Kodak Black responds to Kanye's message. He's looking for Kodak because Kodak was filmed in the middle of the street eating chicken on the ground with his jewelry, looking like he was tweaking out. Very sad. I like Kodak. I just believe he has an addiction that he's having trouble beating, and he doesn't have any real friends that are trying to get him some help. Put him back. He needs to go back to rehab, man. We're going to get to this. I'm going to play a little bit of Kanye. With Kodak Black's even response isn't coherent, and that's alarming, okay? Boosie, we'll get to that at the end. Boosie says, just imagine, we already kind of talked about this, but just imagine how Drake feel after he boosted so many careers, right? He's right about that. Features, everything. Didn't even really get as much in return from people, right? And nobody has anything positive to say. It's weak, and nobody would get a feature ever again from me as well. I would be done with everybody. I would keep my circle a little tighter. I don't even have to be as big of an artist anymore. I'd rather live a clean life without all these fake people around me, The best thing to do is to fall back from something and see how many people actually keep talking to you if you have nothing to offer them at the moment. That'll be a true testament of who is a real friend and who isn't. Then we got Stephen A. Smith reacting to Serena Williams being at the Super Bowl dancing in spite of Drake. Like, she used to date Drake. This was like a petty move, dancing to Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. Make sure the camera hits her at that moment, right? I mean, it's not coincidental. And she's married. If you're still thinking about your ex, why you dancing to provoke him? Why? Please, come on. Kendrick Lamar, they say it was the most polarizing event in the history of the event. Most polarizing performance ever. This is what blogs are saying. Listen, it was good. It was flawless. It was seamless. And I like the imagery with the people dressed in different, the colors of the flag, and you had Samuel L. Jackson. It was like a Broadway show. It was good. I wasn't the most polarizing, but it was well put together and directed. It was good. He did a good job. Was it the best ever? No, but it was good. It wasn't trash, It was just kind of boring, Rick Ross cannot do the BMF movie. He's kind of falling back from the whole idea of the whole thing because he can't do anything. If 50 Cent owns the rights, we have to keep pushing this because you're probably sick of being reminded of it, but people need to know. Ross, you overstep. There's nothing you can do with Meech but a couple club walkthroughs. He can't rap. What, are you gonna start a rap label with him? Rick Ross is done with rap. Rick Ross can't get the artists he has off right now. I would say their names, but I know some of them from my past, and I don't want to act like I'm down talking them, because it's not their fault. It's really Ross's fault for just spreading himself too thin. He can't even have an art. He shouldn't have any artists, And make sure you go check out the podcast with Soul. He breaks down this new paperwork with Tammy testifying, and Cuffy did this. He says it in the video. I forget the name of it. It's like a Frankfurt something, and it's where you have the right to question your accusers. And if you read between the lines on what he reads off this Tammy paperwork, you can kind of see where Meech might have known about some of this stuff, and this might have been a whole setup from the beginning. So if you want detailed breakdowns, go to the podcast with Soul. Stand up dude. Okay. Now, let's get to. So this is Kodak Black's response. Kanye first put out that he wants to go help Kodak because he saw that video of Kodak in the street, and it was like, yo, Kodak needs help. I mean, and you know what? Kanye is powerful enough a person to quickly get in contact with him and maybe get him into some type of rehab. That's what Kodak Black needs right now. He doesn't. Kanye was like, he doesn't need an intervention or anything. He just needs some help.
I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said fuck rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't. I know y'all think I'm crashing out and shit, but y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself, I'm cathartic and shit. And look, man, please don't. I know I said a lot of shit, man. Just let me go down there and go help.
And I respect that a lot. Kodak Black, this is what he said. He says,
Anyways, fuck Lance and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I missed the whole Super Bowl on Hanson and shit. That's a beauty right there. She pretty. Fuck live. I just got on this shit so I could, and then post it on my page. I was really wrote me out like, so it did it, cause he know he ain't get. I'm some whole other shit. Kinda like, Kanye the only nigga still fuck with Diddy, cause he know he ain't gay. At that time, like, I don't be giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas who should be right on. Diddy shit later go.
yeah, he doesn't really, bro. It's like disturbing. It's like Kodak Black is digressing and digressing. Somebody needs to like come in and pick him up, you know. So, anyways, man, make sure you smash that like button. Peace.